This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised. Tempe, Arizona. Located in the middle of the state, Tempe is a landlocked suburb of Phoenix in the county of Maricopa. Its population is 185,000. Located on the enormous Salt River, its origins consisted of U.S. servicemen and Hispanic agriculture workers. Also in Tempe is the prestigious Tempe State University, TSU. TSU is the home of forward-thinking, rocket engineering, sports teams, and YouTube pranksters. This is Dawson Gurley.
I've been shooting videos ever since I was 11 years old, and I saw my first episode of Jackass. It inspired me to pick up a camera and get into the game.
As you can see, Dawson was a bit of a dumbass, so shooting videos for YouTube was right up his alley.
I decided if I wanted to make a career out of this whole YouTube thing, I had to move to the city where all the action was, Tempe, Arizona.
Dawson asked me to move to Tempe with him. I thought he was crazy, but I was like, yeah, for sure, why not?
So Dawson and Chris moved to Arizona to start their new lives.
At first it was tough, like we were surrounded by people we didn't know in a place we didn't know.
We were filming every single day on the TSU campus, pumping out videos, and then one day we finally caught a major break. We went viral.
When it comes to working out at the gym, we all have our different rituals, right? Well, check out this guy's somewhat unique approach.
Dawson's channel exploded when he made eating junk food in the gym. YouTube was never the same after that. He revolutionized the art form.
My life changed drastically after I went viral. My clout levels were off the charts. Everybody wanted to be my friend.
We partied so much that I don't even remember how much we partied. It was all a blur.
Shot right here. I need it because I'm a big guy.
Dawson splurged a little when he got some money, and who can blame him? He was a 20-something-year-old kid on top of the world.
He bought cars, yachts, women, a mansion in Ibiza, mansion in Malibu, dogs, cats, you name it, he has it.
Looking back, I may have gone a little bit overboard, but I was just super stoked that I made it.
So one day Dawson gets this crazy idea that we should go to Vegas. Like, I'm so down for Vegas. So we end up going there, we get belligerently drunk, end up passing out. And then the next morning he has this even better idea, like, let's go to Vegas. I'm like, dude, I'm so down. So we go to the airport to get tickets. And then the lady there was like, you're already in Vegas. And we were just like, what?
Life was good for Dawson. He went on to make many more viral videos. Nerds Rap in Compton, dropping $1 million, bank robbery prank gone wrong, fake clay, and many more. He was at the top of his game, and everyone looked up to him. Especially a young aspiring YouTube prankster by the name of Steven Shapiro.
When I was growing up, I loved watching YouTube, especially the pranks. I was bullied a ton when I was a kid and I really didn't have a lot of friends, so I always turned to YouTube. Dawson was my favorite, he was the best. I idolized the dude, so I thought if I moved to Arizona, I could join his crew.
Steven introduced himself to me on campus and I thought he seemed like a really nice guy.
Dawson told Steven that if he wanted into the crew, he would have to get a girl's number, but naked.
I was super nervous, but I wanted to get into Dawson's crew, so. So I'm standing there butt naked. Finally built up the courage and walked up to the girl. I get up to her, tap her on the shoulder and say, hey. And she's like, hey, back. So I ask her for a number and before I could remember, things took a turn for the worse.
Everything was looking good until she looked down at little Steven, then it all fell apart.
They're after me! They're after me hard! I knew I had to get revenge!
Steven ran home, hiding his small penis from the world. From that day forward, Steven no longer idolized Dawson, and it sparked an all-out war. 3 months later, Steven started grinding, putting out videos on the daily. His subscriber count was going up, and his clout levels were rising. He was a star in the making.
I was feeling pretty good. I was getting the results that I wanted, but I knew I had a long way to catch up to Dawson.
Steven thought he was hot shit, but at the end of the day, he'll never reach my level of clout, and he knows it.
I could tell Dawson was starting to feel a little threatened. Like, Steven was a good YouTube prankster. He wasn't just a pretty face, like, he was hot. Like, his YouTube channel was hot. You know what I'm saying, right?
I knew if I wanted to get to Dawson's level, I had to do something drastic, something that would get a ton of attention. And then it dawned on me, diss track.
You big Doss, I'm superior. Hey yo, big Doss, he ain't doing shit. His whole crew, they can suck my what? You too, Chris, use a yeah, use a TSU, that's my turf now. Better watch your back when you come around, cause pop, 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 you in the ground. Shapiro boys run in this town.
When Steven's diss track dropped, it broke the internet. Everyone went nuts!
My favorite YouTuber used to be Big Doss. I like Steven now. That diss track was fire.
To be honest, man, I don't even like Big Doss anymore.
Big Doss sucks.
I'll never watch another Big Doss video ever again.
Dawson was super heated when he saw the diss track.
I wasn't mad at all. It wasn't even good. To be honest, even though the diss track was top 3 worst songs I've ever heard, I knew I had to do something about it before it was too late.
TSU's my turf now. And if I ever see you, there's gonna be a problem. Somebody give me some clippers, man. This mustache is weird. Steven, I hate you. From day 2, I made you. Suck at making pranks, and that is why I never paid you. And hey boo, listen up to daddy when I'm speaking. Be careful when the lights go down, cause I be creeping. You sleeping on me and my entire gang of goblins. Pistol whip your dome, now that big ass head is throbbing. We mobbing, we moving, we stay counting that cash. Hey yo Steven, please do me one favor, shave the stash.
To be continued on the next episode of Prankland.